Yo, what up, bitches? How goes it? So, it's NAMM weekend. I seen some new cool shit. New Friedmans. A Jose Friedman, which sounds fucking amazing. Some new Marshall stuff. Modded Marshalls. Pre-modded from the factory. Very interesting. Some of the stuff I'm seeing this year. Today's obviously going to be the big day. It's Saturday. So when everything opens today, we'll know, what all the big stuff is going to be. All the new special shit coming out. So, but it should be pretty interesting what's happening here. So, yeah, I've been paying attention to the videos, seeing what's going on. Just paying attention. So we'll see how that all goes. And for some reason, again, I can't see my Facebook chat. It doesn't make sense. There it is. So, get out of my face. There we go. So, we got the Schecter again. I can't stop playing this thing. It's amazing. So what are you guys all up to this morning? Why would I limit myself with Les Paul? Les Paul don't sound like this, bro. No single coils on a Les Paul, dude. I think so far the new Friedman is what I'm really feeling when it comes to NAMM this year. My buddy Jeremy was over there. Donkeys and Demos on YouTube. If you want to check him out. yeah, that new Jose Friedman looks absolutely incredible. Hey, Bachiganu! What's up, Adam? Um, really depends on how much I'm playing as far as the changing strings. My hands sweat like crazy when I play, and the acid in my hands just eats through strings. So normally for me, if I'm if I'm gigging regularly, I'll change them every like 3 or 4 shows. If I'm not gigging and I'm just like playing at home, I play probably about 4 to 6 hours a day. I probably change them once every 2 3 weeks. It also really depends on, am I recording something that week, um, or that day. I always change strings before I record anything new because you want those fresh strings on it. The strings on this, I probably haven't changed in 3 months, just because I don't play it as much as I used to. Love this guitar; it's awesome, but this being where it is, kind of kills this guitar for me. I didn't think about it when I bought it. It was a huge mistake. It's like weird telly switching, but it's shifted all the way down this way. Eventually, I'm gonna have somebody put it over here where it belongs. I just haven't done it yet. But yeah, that's a thing. But I mean, even with 3-month-old strings, I mean, this guitar sounds great. Yeah, that's annoying. I know. Deal with it. Don't care. Let's make sure that one don't fall. This guitar is tuned down a half step. Yeah, so once a month I go in and I normally do. This is also a Schecter. Schecter, Schecter. This is the Banshee FR, I believe. That's what it's called, I think. It's the Schecter Banshee. Yes, it's the Banshee GT6 FR. It's this guitar. This one right here. It came with the purple EMGs. You know me. I'm not an EMG fan. I took them out. I had my guy over at Jalen wind me a set of these. This is the Jeff Duncan set of humbuckers. So this is a 13.5K Alnico 5. 13.5K output, Alnico 5, standard winding. And then he did one in the neck for me, which has got an Alnico 2 magnet in it. Kringle, I used to actually be endorsed with ESP. And really, really loved their guitars when they were making them. When they were making them in Korea, for like the 1000 series and stuff. And it just got to the point where their artist, I'll call it artist services, I guess, just wasn't really being conducive. I never got free instruments through them. I only had artist pricing. But even at artist pricing, I would order a guitar and I wouldn't get it for like a year and a half. So I was just like, I could go to retail. I mean, I'm only say it's like half price. You know, it was less than half, but well, more than half. So it was like, I don't remember what exactly the number was, but it was, I don't know, like 65, 70% off or some shit. No, oh, not off, but 65 or 70% of regular price. So like 30, 40% off, whatever it was. And and it just got to the point where we couldn't get guitars anymore. I have a couple friends that are in signed bands that the same thing happens to. If you took yeah, well, that's an ESP guitar from Japan. Don't even get me started on those. I'm literally talking about, I was playing LTDs at the time. So just the basic off the shelf LTD was taking like a year and a half. Custom shop from Japan at that time was almost 3.5 years. So I was like, I need to find something else. And they're very limited, ESP, in what they do as far as their guitars. There's really not a lot of variety. Um, I mean, all it's either super strat, single cut, LP style guitars, or crazy, insane, weird V looking shit. That's all they got, really. With Schecter, they had a lot of different. I'll show you what I mean. This is what I mean. Hold on, I can actually show you. So if we go, oops, wrong button. Oops. So if we go over to ESP guitars, okay, we'll go over to the ESP guitars website. Okay, we'll go look at all the ESP stuff. I mean, if you look at their lineup, I mean, you got the Phoenix, which is like a Firebird. Okay, that's kind of cool. But LP style. Over here, you're talking, now they're doing that kind of like Jaguar offset thing, but that's a signature model. Super Strat, a V. And if you look at everything that they do, like let's take a look at the LTD line, because that's where guys like us afford guitars, right? Um, so if we look over here and we look at LTDs and we go through the list, Super Strat, LP, V, Super Strat, Firebird, Explorer. It's just all the same shit rehashed over and over again. I mean, the SN series is kind of cool, but then again, if you look at the SN series, not a single. Oh wait, no. I'm a liar. Okay, they have one that has single coils in it, which is cool, but it's got an Evertune. I'm not into the Evertune thing. And plus, here we are with those are those new EMG pickups, right? Oh no, those are Seymour Duncan Hot Strats. Okay, so passive pickups in one guitar. Look, active, 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 active. This has got passives in it. Active, 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 active. It wasn't my thing. I do not have a Sustainiac. I don't. No Sustainiacs. But if you go and you look at Schecter, right? And you look at their stuff, yeah, this really sucks. By the way, this guy is the guy that brought ESP to the USA, just so you know. He owned ESP and Schecter. He owned both. So if you look at their guitars, I mean, the offerings that they have are incredible, even just in the 6-string range. Okay, so look, passive pickups, passives. They have them with passives and actives. Every guitar you can get either with a Floyd or without. Every shape there's options. I don't use things like the Sustainiac or anything like that. I really don't have use for it. I can play loud enough in my studio where I can have like real feedback from a real amp and all that kind of stuff, or even from the modelers. You know, even in their 7-string guitars, there's interesting lineups. You know, same thing again. You know, passive pickups or active pickups. Floyd Rose, not Floyd Rose. Evertune, hardtail. They just offer more options. You know, in everything that they do, and it was eye opening for me. You know, especially when it comes to, like, you know, their classic made in Japan guitars. I mean, look at these tops. You know, it's so awesome. I used to be an Ibanez guy. I played Ibanez for 25 years, and I played a 560. You know, for years I played a 560, which was humbucker 2 single coils, and I love that setup. You know, don't get me wrong, I love the 2 humbucker setup too, but just the options. The more options I have on a guitar, the better, because I do a lot of studio work. I like my guitars to be really versatile. You know, that's the big thing for me. Split coils are cool, but they still don't quite sound the same to me. I'll give you an example. Okay, so So I have a Les Paul here that, right? That I can split the coils on. Okay, so here's an idea. This is my Smokehouse Burst that the guy before me that owned it tried to do a relic job on it, and he did a pretty shoddy job. I love the way the body looks, but for some reason when he clear coated it afterwards with spray nitrocellulose, which he made run all over the guitar because he didn't know how to spray paint, he even painted over the pickups. I'm like, dude, what are you, absolutely out of your mind? But it's a $2,400 guitar. I got it for $800. I can't complain. I can, but who the fuck's gonna listen? Okay, so I'm gonna split the coils by pulling these up. Okay, these come up, and now all the coils on this guitar are split. So I'll give you, here's a perfect example. I'll go to a clean sound. Just get rid of the effects real quick. So this is the neck pickup in single coil mode. Okay. So it's nice when your guitar's out of tune. Oh wait, I got chorus on still. And some other delay. So that's a split humbucker, right? Here's full humbucker. And then this is it split. Doesn't really sound like a single coil. Right? Now if we go to an actual single coil, you'll hear the difference, how spanky it is right away. Massive difference. You know, it's not a great clean sound for like the funky single coil thing, but you get the idea. It's just not, it's not the same. You know, that's a single coil, volume turned down, tone off. This is a Schecter Sun Valley. They call it the Sun Valley Shredder 3. This is an older one. I think this one is 2015-ish. It's just, first of all, you're not going to fucking believe me when I tell you how much this guitar weighs. This guitar is almost 11 pounds. It is heavy as fuck. It's heavy. It's more heavy than both of my Les Pauls. Plus, I do all the brass upgrades. FU tone. You know, there's brass mounts for the pickups. Well, for the bridge pickup, there's a brass mount in there. They have, you know, it's got a hard rock maple neck. You know, yes, Tim, no bullshit. This guitar weighs a fucking ton, dude. I don't have my scale laying around, or I would show you. But yeah, not both put together, bro. But not both of my Les Pauls put together. But my gold top is about 8 3/4, almost 9 pounds. The Smokehouse is weight relieved, and that's 8 pounds. So, yeah, there's a difference. And this thing just sounds so good. I just think this normally comes with EMG pickups as well. EMG did like a vintage sounding set. I don't remember what they're called. I actually have the pickup set here. They're on my reverb store. I've been trying to sell them for like 2 years, but nobody's interested in them. We'll figure they're EMGs. But when the guy from Jalen sent me these pickups are amazing. So again, the bridge pickup is my friend Jeff's pickup. Jeff Duncan happens to be from the band Armored Saint. He had Jalen wind him I would say it's a less output version of a JB, but it's wound just like a JB, but less output with a degaussed magnet. So this is a 13.5 output. So it's like kind of between vintage and modern, you know, and high output. It sits right on that cusp. Plus, Alnico 5 degaussed magnet. And it's just got this, how do I explain it? It's got the JB thing, you know, that bark that the JB's got, but it's just a lot more, it's a lot warmer. It doesn't have that super bitey high end. So this is with the tone controls everything all the way up. It's just smooth, you know? It doesn't have any of that bitey, nasty, clicky high end. Even if I get rid of the effects, get rid of the compressor, turn on the tube screamer. And the clarity when you fucking play chords is like fucking stupid. I mean, you hear every note. You know, and that's high gain, fucking everything turned up. You know, that's... You know, it's heavy, but it's not overly... It's not overly gainy. It's just the right amount. You know what I mean? So... just with these pickups, it's just an amazing guitar. I mean, Sorry, I know that's annoying, but deal with it. So these are the standard Gibson pickups. Let me see if I can get this up to E by ear. Hold on. Ugh, it's going to fall on me because I don't have a strap on it. No strap on! Okay, so listen to this. Listen to the difference in this. Specifically, listen to the high end. There's like this. When you hear the pick note, there's like this scratchy high end. You see what I mean? There's just this scratchy high-end thing. How close did I get? Let's see. Oh, nope, not close at all. I'm like a quarter step down. It's like fucking Van Halen tuning. I was almost there. He has like this, that scratchy high end. You hear it? See, it's not there with these pickups. It's there's like this weird, like, I don't know, it's like a 7 or 8K spike that the, you know, like the 490s have out on the Les Paul. There's just a smoothness. That's the only way I can explain it. You know, and the clarity is just... And the fucking amount of sustain is stupid. You know, I could turn it up and do the feedback thing. Okay, maybe not. I'm probably not loud enough. So the sustainer is like, that's why I didn't go with the other one, the other version of the Banshee. But I'm into like this whole single coil, and I'm into this whole single coil in the neck thing right now. I literally just built this for shits and giggles, just so I had another guitar with singles in it. Floyd Rose and a P90 in the bridge. How weird is that shit? Sounds cool though. Sounds really cool. This is a shitty like $300 Squire. I think it's like $500 actually, but you know. Record label is done. It's over. We have closed the doors on the record label. Two of our artists who shall remain nameless, decided to go to one of those companies that gets you a bunch of likes and listens to your song, and they got us in trouble with our distributor. So we almost got fined. We almost lost all the music for all of the artists on the label. So 2 artists fucked it up for everybody else. So record label's done, because I'm not going to deal with that bullshit. People are obviously fucking stupid. I don't understand why it's like that. It makes no sense to me. Why isn't my Twitch working? That's okay. Now Twitch is working. It was strange. Thanks, Rex. Appreciate it. I got a whole mess of them. So the other cool thing about this guitar. So check this out. This is cool too. I also have the 7-string version. Brother and sister. Yes, it's called Aurora Burst. That's what they call it, is Aurora Burst. And I had him wind me a set of 7-string pickups for the 7-string as well. So I have Jalen's in this as well. It sounds just as good. Oh yeah, me and Jeff talk every day. I talked to him just the other day. He's at NAMM this weekend. So yo, when have you heard a singer? Look, this is the cruelest part about this for me. Okay, so here's 7-string with a neck pickup single coil. Pretty rare actually. It's just a cool, different thing that most guitars don't have, you know? It's really cool, man. NAMM this year, I'm really big. From what I've seen in NAMM this year, I was gonna go, and then last minute, my back wasn't. My back is still fucked up, so I really wasn't feeling it. I was like, I don't want to be at NAMM all weekend in a fucking wheelchair, so I'm just not gonna go. But a bunch of my friends are there. My buddy Jeremy has a channel called Donkeys and Demos. If you want to check those guys out, check them out on YouTube. Killer channel. He does a lot of cool gear demos, guitars, amps, a lot of high gain stuff. He's a metal guy. Jeff is there this weekend. He's doing a demo over at Viper Guitars, the company he endorses now. It's a what the fuck is his name? His name is Jeff, and he's a custom builder, and he started building guitars for Jeff. So we'll do that. The PV preamp pedals, the Rockmaster, sounds amazing. I really love the Rockmaster. I was always a big fan of the Rockmaster preamp, the rack mount. Had one when I was a kid. So that's a pedal I'm looking forward to. The new Marshall pedals sound amazing. The new Marshall amps sound incredible. But for me this year, the big thing for me this year is definitely the Jose Friedman. That's the fucking amp. That thing is just unfucking real. I want to sell my kidney and buy one. It's an amazing sounding amp. It really is. Every demo I've seen so far, even with just, the audio coming through the camera, just sounds unbelievable. It's a tone I dream about in my head. One of these days I will own that amp. I'm telling you, it's so good. But as far as the digital stuff, Tonex is looking mighty this year. The new Tonex cab looks really good. So that's a whole new well, I wouldn't say new, but a whole nother ecosystem that's starting up now. I just bought myself a Tonex. It should be here. It's going to be here on the 30th, so 5 days from today. So I'm going to be messing with the Tonex starting next week and making tones for that, putting stuff out for that. I'm going to start working on that. I got some more Kemper profiles I'm working on that I'm going to be putting out. None of my Kemper profiles are out right now. I want to have a nice size library before I release them. But I have all three versions of the 5153. I have the Stealth, all three channels. I have the EL34, all three channels. I have the standard 50 watt, my 50 watt that I have. The white one, all three channels, all profiled. I have Jeff's modded, Morin modded Marshall JMP, which is a great sounding preamp. I have this Marshall JTM preset I'm playing through, or not preset, profile I'm playing through right now, which is a great profile. This is just the stock. Yes, they are. They're still up there, and they still make a few bucks here and there. But those are still there. Yeah, those are all still up there. All of my free ones are still available at the link that was in the group. I'm not even in the group anymore. I deleted my old Facebook profiles and started completely fresh again because I hate people. It's just such a great sounding guitar. My God. It's so good. Alright, so let's pull up a backing track and let's see what the fuck we got here. I need something new. It's just always the same shit. Oh yeah, we'll do pop rock. Oh, what is this? That's a man. I don't like that key. Not a fan. Oh Lord, no, we're not going to do that. Let's see what this is. cool. That's new. Slow metal ballad. Let's see what this is. Okay, that's boring and terrible. Boring and terrible! Heavy metal ballad in A minor. Let's try this one. Let's see what they get. I wish they had backing tracks that had different chord changes in them. Because these fucking things are always the fucking same. It would be really nice if we could get some, some backing tracks that were way fucking different. Funky groove in B. Lonesome blues guitar in B minor. Why is it gotta be lonesome? So what are you guys looking forward to from NAMM this year? What's coming out that you guys are into and digging right now? That's the question. That's what I'm wondering. But yeah, for me it's that. For me it's definitely that Friedman Jose. I'm really interested in one of these too. Hold on, let me find it. Nope, nope. Where is it? Where is it? It's not there. Oh, I forgot where they put it. I'm looking. I want one of the. Nope, that's not the one. Oops. My bad. It's this one. I want one of these. But I want that with single coils. This is on my list, but I have to wait because I want to get a telly first. It's the only guitar I don't have in the studio. I have Strats. I don't have a telly. I need a telly. What do you guys have as far as recommendations for tellies? What do you guys like? What do you dislike? I mean, I get it. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with a friggin' Fender. But you guys seen anything else out there that you really dig as far as tellies go? The Schecter tellies kind of don't do it for me. I don't really feel them. I thought about it a couple times, but not a huge fan. There you go. Let's go back to doing pads. This is an interesting and fun exercise that I do at points every day. You can go to the Play Store on Google. If you have an Android phone, you can find a program called Infinite Pads. It looks like this. This is not a sponsored segment. It looks like this. And what it allows you to do let's get that a little louder, shall we?